Yo, so One Piece chapter 697 transaction. You know what? Straight up, this chapter almost lost me, you know? It's like, I was about to write this chapter off, you know? It was literally only the last third of it that kind of saved it for me. Um, so yeah, first two thirds is basically just like all the G5 Marines saying that trying to demonize the Straw Hats to the kids, just going on like, pirates are evil, pirates are evil. But they say does it. Yeah, pirates are evil. They're bad people. You don't need to be with them. All that, blah 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 blah. You know, and it's like, you know what? It's kind of understandable why they're doing that. You know, it's like obviously pirates are supposed to be the bad guys. You can't black. It's all just black and white to the Marines. You know, it's like you can't say like, oh yeah, all the pirates are bad except for the few of them. You know, maybe a few of them are right, so we can just leave them be. But no, you literally, it's just black and white. You know, it's like the whole reason they're saying demonizing the kids is obviously because they're pretty much liking the Straw Hats themselves, you know. But you know, and who wouldn't? You know, it's Luffy and this lot. We all know they're not a bad pirate crew. You know, they're like kind of like they're a good pirate crew. You know, they just go around like doing the pirate thing, which is adventuring. They ain't the type to go around pillaging, killing, all that rubbish. You know, they only ever rarely get into like proper trouble when they actually have to save when they have to save someone. They only ever get into fights for a good cause. But hell, you know, it's black. It's the Marines. You know, pirates are bad. You know, it's black and white. They're bad. They're good. That's it. You know, pirates are bad. Marines are good. You know, it's like the easiest way to kind of see it is, you know, it's like someone stealing. Luffy's crew is basically like the crew that goes and steals a loaf of bread to give to starving children. But at the end of the day, it's still stealing. You know, so yeah, you can see why they're kind of conflicted in this chapter. You know, the whole like why they even brought to tears, just like, but we can't. We have to demonize them and all that stuff. But anyway, that's the boring part of the chapter. That's the boring part of the chapter. It pretty much took up 2/3, which, yeah, like I was saying, I really don't know why it needs to be 2/3 of the whole entire chapter. But hell, onto the good bit, which is Luffy is planning to take down Kaido. I finally remember the guy's name. He is the one who uses the sad to, you know, create a whole entire army of Zoan crew. So yeah, he's basically planning to take him down, which is kind of a bit like, Luffy, are you serious? You know, like I said last week, Luffy, I don't think he's even near that level, you know, near the Emperor level, you know, and the Emperor's there, like, what, Whitebeard level. And you saw like how terrible Luffy was 2 years. I don't think in them 2 years he could have literally jumped from whatever the hell level he was at. He was like roughly what? It was below. It was like, you know, admiralish, not even admiral. It was low. It was, you know, low down level, you know. And then it's like you're telling me he's now able to come up to like Emperor level? Hell no. I don't care how much haki he has. He's not really at that level. I don't even think he's ready to fight them. Even if he has like law on his side, I still don't think they're kind of like, you know, up to it. But anyway, the best part of this chapter is basically Don Flamingo ends up catching up. He sees a little raft floating with Baby Five and Buffalo, both their heads just like on a raft. It's like, what the hell? Basically, Law, you know, used his room ability, slashed off their heads. They're obviously still alive, and no one knows what he did with their bodies. You know, that was never explained. Like, where are their bodies? But still, you know, their heads are there, and they're just like all crying, just like, oh, I'm sorry, we failed. And then a transponder still is basically has Lord's voice in it, telling Flamingo, you know what, I'm giving you an ultimatum. You know, you can have Caesar back, but you're gonna have to, you know, relinquish your title as a warlord. So Don Flamingo's kind of pissed now. You know, he's literally got an ultimatum. He can either give up his title as a warlord, get Caesar back, so he can, you know, be all good with Kaido, but the Marines will therefore be after him for, like, you know, be after him once again, or he could not get Caesar back, still get the Marines off his side, off his back, but he has Kaido pissed off with him now. So, as you know, who's worse to have as an enemy, the Marines or Kaido? And you know what? If I was him, I would relinquish my title, you know, get Caesar back and have Kaido on my side, because, you know what I mean, it's like, Kaido's supposed to be Whitebeard level, and you know what happened. You know what Whitebeard did with his entire crew. You know, they took on the entire Marine force, made a massive war. It was pretty much even. You know, it wasn't until obviously Ace died, and yeah, you know, it wasn't until Ace died. Everyone was kind of a bit shocked, so that's when everything started going downhill. So, you know what? If I was Don Flamingo, I would say, all right, cool, relinquish title as a warlord, get Caesar back, be on Kaido's side, go back into pirating. You know, back in it like how he was back in the day. Because come on, he's still strong, you know, so he can take on the Marines like, yeah, go away Marines. So hell, that's what I'll do, you know. I'll just like say, yeah, okay, cool, get Caesar back, start producing more stuff, done. Because come on, it's like, look how long it took Marines to find out where freaking Punk has, you know, not many of them actually knew where Punk Hazard was. it was all hidden in secret and everything, you know. So you can just have another punk hazard, and they'll be fine. But hell, like I said, is you know we won't know until next week what the hell his decision is going to be, because Law's giving him till basically sunrise to just make a decision. So hopefully next chapter we'll get to see his decision, and I'm actually really interested to see what he'll do. You know, but it's like, you know, I know definitely in the end he's obviously gonna try to track down Law, knock the living crap out of him. Luffy's gonna have to help Law fight, and then them two are gonna probably take down Flamingo. That's probably how it's gonna end up going soon, but that's pretty much, you know, my little prediction on what's gonna happen and how it's gonna end up panning out. So yeah, rating wise this week it was pretty hard, you know. It's like during the beginning I was literally just like, oh, this chapter sucks, you know, I'm giving it a 4, I'm giving it something stupidly low. But thanks to the last half, you know, I've got to give it. You know what? I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. You know, I know I'm babbling a little bit. Yeah, it was a really hard decision to come to. So hell, like I was saying, you know, beginning almost lost me, end brought it back. Next week should hopefully, yeah, be the start of a brand new arc. Something really good. Hopefully, it's not going to be another slow starter like how, actually, yeah, like how the Fishman arc started, how this arc started. Hopefully, it's like, you know, got a nice, good flow to it, this new arc, you know. That's what we've all been waiting for. So anyway, guys, there you have it. You know, I'm giving One Piece chapter 697 a 7 out of 10, but that's my opinion. You know, what's yours? Let me hear your voices in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, give it a little thumbs up, you know, helps a lot. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. So guys, I'll catch you next week.